Hey everyone, welcome back to The Success. Are you a major Shark Tank fan? Then you must be fishing for some really juicy off-camera details. We know that Shark Tank is your favorite show, but did you know that there are some really intricate and sneaky facts about the show and millionaire sharks that will completely change your perspective of it? Let's look at some of the deepest, darkest secrets about the show and the sharks. Number 10. Cuban and Hrgovic were at each other's necks. The trash talks and heated arguments among the sharks are there to just stir up the drama. Off camera, we're all good. Although Hrgovic did once admit that during the early seasons, Mark Cuban and him didn't get along very well. Cuban would pitch in with every deal, which would set Hrgovic off, and he hated Cuban's energetic and noisy personality. But now, Hrgovic has learned to deal with him, and they both get along pretty well. Number 9. Mark Cuban practically saved the show. During the first season, the show wasn't as popular as it is now. Having borrowed the idea from a Japanese show called Money Tigers and having witnessed successful remakes in other countries, it hit the American TV screens in 2009. Unfortunately, the viewership was so low that according to Daymond John, it was a lost cause until Mark Cuban hopped on board the second season. After that, the ratings shot right up. Kudos to him that we still have the show today. Number 8. Mark Cuban's the boss. In the earlier seasons, the producers had a rule for all the contestants on the show. The rule required the entrepreneurs to give 5% equity or 2% of their profits to the producers in exchange to appear on the show. Cruel, right? This was kind of a ticket to the show, but thankfully it was abolished when Cuban threatened to quit the show if the rule wasn't disposed of. The producers finally agreed, and now there's no such clause. Number 7. Scrub Daddy the Man. Did you know that Scrub Daddy is the highest grossing product on the show? Its founder and CEO Aaron Krause came into the show in season 4 and convinced Lori Greiner to pitch in. She purchases 20% for $200,000. Over the past 3 years, the product has managed to bring in $75 million in revenue. The Smiley Face Sponge is the most successful product on the show. Number 6. Rough starts. The tough rich sharks weren't always like that. They all had rough beginnings and they were entirely self-made. Their presence on the show makes it worthwhile considering their struggles and how they can relate to aspiring entrepreneurs. Daymond John himself was a waiter at the Red Lobster, and even after his company Fubo became a huge success, he kept working there for some time. Cuban himself sold garbage bags door to door because he needed money to buy new shoes. Number 5. Illusionary Hallway. Shark Tank is filmed at Sony Pictures Studio in Culver City. Ever noticed how long the contestants have to walk to get to the stage? Well, to clarify, the hallway leading to the stage isn't that long at all. It's actually an optical illusion played by the walls that are built in a way to make it look longer. Number 4. The longest pitch. The pitch off camera takes up to an hour before it gets edited and then squeezed into 10 minutes so that it can air on the show. The longest pitch on the show, however, was about 2.5 hours long. Michael Sang came in with his plate topper and ultimately swooned the sharks. Cuban said that this was one of the best pitches that he has ever seen. Number 4. The No Shop Clause. Contestants would often shop for other deals after shaking hands with the sharks on the show as soon as they find better offers. This was happening all the time, so to preserve the integrity of the show, the producers now make the contestants sign a clause that prohibits them from doing so. Number 2. Barbara Corcoran kicks off her day with Nicki Minaj. According to Barbara, she has to wake up even before 5:30 when shooting for Shark Tanks, so while she gets her makeup done, she plays Nicki Minaj on full blast on her boombox. She says it gets her blood going. Now before we move on to our top spot, we'd like you to do us a little favor by hitting that red subscribe button and subscribing to our channel so you'll be notified of every video we put out on our channel from now on. Alright, let's get to the finale, guys. Number 1. Daymond John was a spendthrift. The new taste of millionaire life hit John pretty bad, and he blew off his $20 million pretty bad over parties and luxurious things. This cost him his peace and his marriage. It wasn't until his divorce that he woke up and came back to his senses. So which of these was most shocking to you? Did you expect any of them at all? Well, these are just a few, but way enough to blow you off. Tell us which one you didn't see coming at all. And that brings us to the end of our show, which we hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, do let us know by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. Stick around for more amazing content, as we'll be seeing you in another video real soon. Until then, take care and goodbye.